Right, Steve, 52 days I think it was without a game. I mean, for starters, were you just pleased to actually get a game?
Yeah, I was, and Harley Price was as well, because he's obviously no back from suspension, which I spoke to you about before. But yeah, it's been frustrating. It's been very difficult, and I think towards the end of the game, you could see we hadn't played for a while. I think there was 4 or 5 of my lads cramping up at times, and they're fit lads. It's just a heavy pitch like tonight, and playing against a team that's obviously top of the league and stuff. It was difficult, but yeah, just glad to be back again.
Yeah, and the game started. You started quite bright, went 1-0 down to a goal you probably weren't very happy with, equalised, and then it was another goal that.
Well, when you play a team like Cinderford, and to be fair, any team in the Southern League, set pieces is important, and to concede 2 goals from set pieces through lack of concentration and lack of desire to clear the ball was disappointing. And then the third goal was equally disappointing when Stodds, who's been superb this year, by the way, Jordan, he's been brilliant. So, he's got caught on it, and Ethan's tucked the ball away. So.
Yeah, a lot's been said about the progress you made this season. Obviously, the league table shows that, but they were far too good for you last season, weren't they? I think they beat you 7-0, but you've given them 2 good games this season.
Yeah, like I said, yeah, we've made progression this year, but we want to keep progressing, and that's the thing, And today was a day where, if you analyse the game, Sam's made 1 good save, I think, from the lad Lloyd when he's pulled off to the back post, and the rest are comfortable saves. But we've given 3 goals, and they've made us work ever so hard for our goal. And Elliot's obviously found a bit of space in the box, but the disappointing thing, as I said, is the manner we conceded the goals, really.
Yeah, so what's the situation now? Because the fitness levels will obviously benefit from a game like that, but it's almost like starting the season again, isn't it?
It is, and I think it's just been so frustrating, like I said, for the number of games, and then just come back against Cinderford tonight, and then obviously we've got Super Marine on Saturday, which will be another tough game. But they're all tough games. But yeah, we want to just, we need to kick on. We've done ever so well, like you said, in the first 22 games of the season, and we're in a position now where hopefully we'll still be 12th after tonight, which, having not played for so long, is there, and we've got a few teams above us to shoot at, and credit to John and his team. They played some good football at times, especially towards the end. 20 minutes from the end when they got the 3rd goal, and then we're tiring a bit, but they're top for a reason. They don't concede many goals, and they score goals. So I wish him all the best, and hopefully they go on and kick on, because again, it's a Gloucestershire team, but we want to try and just push up the league ourselves.
Yeah, and if you can finish, you're within striking distance of your best ever finish, aren't you? If you can enjoy a second half of the season like the first, should be really close.
If we get the same points tally from the second half, we'll definitely have our best finish. So if we can do that for a club of our size, it's a great progression. The lads tonight were on their feet, and we pick a few up. We picked a few injuries up before the game. We've picked a few up today. Hopefully they'll be all right for Saturday. But like I said, Harley Price comes back into the equation. But for Bishop's Cleeve Football Club to be playing in the Southern League is a big thing, and to be competing in it for me personally is even better.
Yeah, you got Jack Oldham, who would love to play tonight with his dad in the opposition dugout, but he's got a bit of knee problems.
Yeah, so Jack's had a knee problem, and he's had it for a while now, and he kind of he's out for a while. We played a training game, and he didn't have a reaction to it, and then he took part in a session and kind of reacted to it a little bit. So he needs to be assessed again, but hopefully we can get him back over the next couple of weeks. But he'd have loved to play today, obviously with his old man and stuff like that, and Derek, obviously, with Nick Rhodes scoring one of the goals, I'm sure he'll get a bit of stick when he gets home as well. So,
yeah, and what about Leroy, who came off, and Kevin Slack came off? You're hopeful they'll both be right?
So Leroy come off of a slight groin strain, so he's probably already 50-50 for Saturday, to be honest, because we've got a game the following Tuesday against Evesham, which is another local derby for us to contend with. So we're not sure about Leroy, but Kev should be okay. Kev was just a little bit of tiredness, and he got a slight kick on the ankle, so he should be alright.
Yeah, brilliant. Cheers, Steve.
Cheers.
Thanks a lot.